And watch out for some winds gusting up in the northwest through mid-morning on Thursday. Okay, let's take a look at what's happening in terms of our temperatures. Big time cold. That's no surprise. You've been dealing with it over the last couple of days, and on Wednesday it was no different, with lows, or rather highs, much below average in places like Denver and Amarillo, 34 degrees below average, 7 degrees below average, Des Moines and Chicago. The only place above average, Florida. Tampa down toward Miami, a little bit above average, made it up to 81 degrees in Miami. If you don't like the cold weather, that is the place to be, because even Phoenix, Arizona only made it up to 54 on Wednesday, and we only made it to 10 degrees in Denver and 25 degrees in both Boston and Chicago. So chilly air continues to dominate the picture. And will it continue to do that through Thursday? Simple answer, except if you're watching me from Florida, yes. Low temperatures on Thursday morning will be dropping well below zero, heading up into the northern plains and over into the Rocky Mountains. But Miami, you aren't going to drop out of the 70s, it looks like. During the day on Thursday, along the same path that dealt with the ice on Wednesday, you're going to be dealing with it again. There's nothing to sweep it away. The moisture flow is still there, and the temperature setup is still there, with cold air trapped at the surface and mild air above freezing air not too far off of the surface. So the recipe is still there, and we're continuing to see the icy precipitation from southern Virginia down into Texas. Now during the midday hours, it's still there. Anywhere you see the orange, you're at risk for freezing rain or sleet. A little farther north, we'll be dealing with a little bit in the way of snow, sneaking up, getting towards southern New England, but not into northern New England. And I should mention there is another place that will be dealing with wet weather. That's here in the northwest, where a new storm system is sweeping in. But it'll be starting as snow around Seattle and Portland. It'll take a little while for that Pacific air to sweep in and push the snow levels back up into the Cascades. For the early evening hours, is this getting repetitious or what? It is not going anywhere. It's a thin band. It's thinning out a bit. So Nashville looks like it calms down for you as high pressure builds in somewhat, but still very slick conditions. So just be on the lookout for that. Remember, don't try and slam on the brakes. If you don't have anti-lock brakes, don't slam on the brakes, pump them. You need to maintain control of the car. If you slam on the brakes, the wheels are going to lock up and you just become a sliding hunk of metal with no control over where that metal ends up. So be careful out there, and without a doubt, slow it down. Better to get there late than be stuck in a ditch somewhere, or worse. Through mid-morning on Thursday, heaviest amounts of snowfall will actually be in the northwest, where we'll see in the chance of 3 to 6 inches, even getting down toward the Seattle area. And then there's the rain here in the getting down into the Tennessee River Valley. Some areas picking up a little more than a 1/10 of an inch, getting toward a 1/4 of an inch here around northern Mississippi. High temperatures on Thursday. Once again, if you like the heat, head to Florida. Otherwise, bundle up. It'll be in the 20s as far south as Dallas and Austin, Texas. Let's look into your holiday weekend now with the extended outlook.